Universal Studios. And it is also an honor to be here with all of you especially, and with the border governors of Mexico and the United States. They're not just important leaders, they're also a dedicated and visionary group who, along with their staffs, have worked tirelessly over the past year to improve the lives of the millions of people who live within the border region. This conference is in recognition of all their efforts to move all 10 states forward into the new world. And if you listen to the governors and to the people advising them, that world looks like it's going to get a lot greener, which is great. Over the next few days, the governors are going to lay out some of their bold new vision for us. One they do not see solely as rising from the need to meet a challenge, but one that accepts challenge as opportunity. They see the future of the border states as one of optimism and opportunity for economic growth. Today, the relationship between the border states and Mexico is stronger than ever. The California-Mexico alliance, as well as the alliance of all the border states, reminds us of the importance of dialogue, diplomacy, and the willingness in areas of trade, commerce, the environment, technology, and development as a whole. It's a very important moment in time. 26 years ago, when the first Border Governors Conference took place, no idea where this alliance would lead. Today, we do. It has led us here to this stage to celebrate our relationship based on trust, friendship, and a shared vision of the future. Let us celebrate this incredible milestone by taking a moment to appreciate the beauty, the culture, and the prosperity that we all share.
It includes some of the world's natural wonders and treasures. Almost 2,000 miles long, the U.S.-Mexican border runs from San Diego, California and Tijuana, Baja California in the west, to Matamoros, Tamaulipas and Brownsville, Texas in the east. 10 states make up the border states, 4 on the U.S. side, 6 on the Mexican. The terrain they cover is spectacular, all the way from the Pacific Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico. It includes dramatic coastlines and grand canyons, mountains, deserts, rivers, and the evidence of cultures ancient and new. The legal boundary separating north and south is the busiest international border in the world, with roughly 250 million people crossing it each year. Almost 90 million people call these 10 states home, the place they live, work, play, and raise their families. The border states host some of the world's premier academic and research institutions, pioneering new technologies and developments in every field. From agriculture to information technology, industry to filmmaking. Its prolific manufacturing capacity and vast natural resources have helped catapult the border region into an international center of innovation, competitiveness, and ever-increasing economic growth. In fact, today, this dynamic binational region boasts the third largest economy in the world. Part of that success can be attributed to a profound spirit of cooperation between North and South. And there is no better example of that commitment to collaborate than the Border Governors Conference. First convened in Chihuahua, Mexico in 1980, the annual conference has brought together the governors and their delegates from all 10 states to address issues of mutual importance, from agriculture to economic development, border crossings to tourism, environment to health. Over the years, there has developed between them an understanding that prolific economic growth and ever-expanding trade requires a shared vision, one that nurtures the many benefits of development while also confronting its challenges. Challenges like national and border security, comprehensive immigration reform, a lack of basic education, urban infrastructure, air pollution, violence, drug running, and human trafficking. The Border Governors Conference recognizes the need to work together to address these issues, understanding that a state or nation's problems do not end with a line drawn on a map. Given that many state issues related to the border region are controlled by the federal governments of both countries, a major focus for the border governors has been nurturing critical relationships with national leaders. Their success in doing so act on local populations and the environment. Among many other issues, the conference continues to promote economic development, enhance border security, and address environmental challenges, confronting the incredible blight of waste tire disposal and the critical issues of air quality and water management. Here in California, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger has led the way in introducing cutting-edge policies and technologies to address global climate change. As chairman of the 26th Border Governors Conference, he has focused the discussion on the new green world and the exciting financial and development opportunities provided by the global mandate to build economies based on renewable, sustainable energy. Over the next few days, the governors and their advisors will meet with global leaders and with one another. They will discuss new technologies driving our water and energy platforms, consider how best to overcome the digital divide in order to maintain the region's competitiveness, and visit an international exposition on emerging green technologies. The conference will close with formal declarations being signed that will lead, among other things, to improved roads and infrastructure in a continuing effort to reducing wait time at border crossing points, the reduction in the trafficking of illegal guns, and greater flexibility between countries and states to help each other during crises and in the event of large-scale emergencies. It is the hope for this 26th Border Governors Conference that the alliance between these 10 states is strengthened, that it results in concrete actions to help protect the region's people, economies, and especially its environment, and that the Border Governors Conference continues to be a model for governments everywhere of what can be accomplished through a true spirit of collaboration and friendship. For the third time in the history of the Border Governors Conference, California welcomes its neighbors. Bienvenidos a California.
Friends, our host, representing the great state of California, Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.